Hello everybody and welcome back to Broken Berean, and today we've got something to look at that's interesting, hopeful but concerning, and that is, I'm going to butcher his name, Kazutaka Kodaka, the creator of Danganronpa. His new studio has a new game called The 100 Line The Last Defense Academy that is coming out April 24th of 2025, just a few months away, that is either going to be really successful and he and his studio are going to continue making games, or if it's a failure, he's just going to shut down the studio and retire. And I really hate that. I want it to be successful. Donganronpa has a huge dedicated fan base, and my daughter is among them. And so she loves those games. She's played them through multiple times, and I think she's 100%ed every single one of them, probably twice at this point. She loves them. And I'd hate to see that this creator stopped making games. Now, this SRPG, and I had to look it up because I wasn't sure what the S was. It means simulation RPG. I'm just not familiar with that S notation on the RPG list, but it's a simulation game like Donganronpa where you're kind of in it and you're trying to do it. And this new game, definitely the art style is right on key with Danganronpa and all its character design, but it is a little different. And I mean, even the layout looks similar. I mean, this is what you see in Donganronpa. It's like a character talking to you and giving you information as you go try to figure out who the killer is. And where's the video? It's down here somewhere. All right, here it is. Let's watch the trailer that it was released last June, I believe. And the Nintendo Direct is when it was announced. I think it was June something. But let's watch it so we can kind of see what we're looking at here.
昨日と変わらない普通の一日。いつもの街、いつもの光景。毎日それが続く。なんだよこれ。なんなんだよ。あ、くそ。
After a devastating attack by unknown assailants, Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down. A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears. While Takumi manages to get out of harm's way, he's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students. Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100 days.
And see, this is the thing. It's got brand new mechanics that fans of Danganronpa aren't used to. So this is going to do one of two things: put some of those fans off, or it's going to excite them. But it also might bring in new fans that aren't really into the full simulation type RPGs that just want to do something besides, kind of like a visual mystery novel or something like that, but actually do strategy, combat, and things like that. So it's kind of a give and take gamble. Hopefully it brings in new people, and hopefully it keeps its fans. And I think that's what they're going for here, is they're trying to bring in new people into this style of game, into this studio, into this creator's world, and without pushing out the current fans of Danganronpa. And it's one of those things. It's a gamble. Will it work? Will it not? I don't know. We're just going to have to see come April. But this is the mechanics. So get rid of that. So it's like the strategy mechanics of how almost kind of like a turn-based RPG / tower defense type game. So it's a gamble, but it could work out great. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm saying it's a gamble. You may lose some original fans, and you may gain some new ones. It may be a null set and just an equal trade-off each way, or it could be a huge hit and bring in more people and keep the same fans. Don't know. That's why the studio's like, this is it. If this doesn't work, we're just not going to do it anymore. So I hope it pays off, but let's keep watching.
An academy shrouded in secrecy, and the unavoidable loss of allies. Can Takumi survive this 100-day trial, colored by extreme and despair, and return to his normal life? The creators of Danganronpa present the 100-line Last Defense Academy, launching on Nintendo Switch early next year.
I don't want to watch again. So that's the thing. And I really want it to be great. But here's the thing. It just dawned on me. That last line. Okay. It is launching on Switch. And I was like, that last line, I didn't catch it last time I watched the trailer. But it is going to be definitely coming to Steam. And so it's going to be on multiple platforms. I'm just going to look up the site and let's see. Let's just take a look at the site. Oh. Ooh. Here we go. I just want to see. We got the trailer. Okay, so it's coming. Looks like it's just coming to Switch and Steam. I said Stitch and Steam. It's been a long week. But that's, for making that gamble, if this is going to be where we draw the line for our studio, only releasing it to 2 platforms seems like a bad idea to me. If I was going to do it, I'd release it to everywhere. I mean, everywhere. PlayStation, Xbox, Epic. They probably wouldn't release it to GOG if it's going to be proprietary, but they might. I mean, I would release it on every platform I could if this was my line in the sand. But it is coming to Switch and Steam, and I'll definitely pick it up for Switch 100%. Without even questioning it. But yeah, that's what that's what they're gambling on, is this is the game that's going to be the one. And we just hope. We really hope. And I have to admit, the mascot's a little creepy with the brain showing. But that's what it comes down to, is this is the game that's going to decide the studio's fate. If it doesn't do well, they're done. And no more Donganronpa games, which I know a lot of people have wanted. I think they re-released, what was it, Decadence? Danganronpa Decadence was just kind of a remaster and DLC combination into a couple of the games, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure. I don't play the games, but my daughter does. So I'm hoping it's great. I hope to see more from this studio. The art style is just wonderful. I mean, to me, I don't know why, but I'm getting like, you know what this reminds me of? It gives me Assassination Classroom vibes. Just the whole setup. It's like, I guess it's because it's a classroom and an academy type thing. But I don't know. And you got to fight monsters and, And that was such a good series. And I should watch that again. Assassination Classroom is such a good series, such a good anime, and a good manga. I don't think I have all the manga. I think I've got the first 2 manga. I don't have the whole set, but I need to get it. I need to finish that one off. But hopefully this will be a huge success, and I pray it is, because there's so many fans of the series, and there's so many of Danganronpa and this creator that it's kind of like if what's his name, Junju Ito, decided to do a mystery novel instead of a horror manga, and did a mystery manga, and he's like, if people don't like this, I'm done. It's kind of like, why? It's a little different. We have nothing against it, but you're changing your formula, and it's kind of like, I know you want to stretch your legs and do something a little different, but yeah. Because if you go look up, and this is a fun little fact, go look up the history of L. Frank Baum, the author of the Oz series. The reason there's so many Oz books is because no matter what he did outside of writing books about Oz, he was bankrupt. By the end of it, he hated writing The Wizard of Oz, but he kept writing them because it's the only thing that made him money. He had so many other ventures, so many other jobs, but it's the only thing that ever made him money. And so this is kind of like that thing. Yeah, you want to do different things. I get it, but this is the thing everyone wants, and it'll make you money. But it's also I get it, if you can't be who you are, then no matter what you put out, you won't enjoy it, you won't love it, and it's almost a torture. So there's a lot of complicated issues behind this, and I get it. I just hope it does well. So here's hoping. So come April, if you're a fan of the Danganronpa series and you want to see more games like it, you want to hopefully see another continuation, another iteration of the Danganronpa series, or you want to see more games like this, please consider purchasing it come April 24th. And until next time, my friends, as always, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.